I've been dancing in my room, swaying my feet.
Hello everyone, I'm ChenShijianuo, and today I'm going to share with you my research journey on Joseph Haydn's Piano Sonata in E-flat major, Op. Z49. The title of my project is Genre Crossroads in Haydn's Sonata, Symphonic, Polyphonic, and Dance Elements of Op. Z49. The central aim of this study is to explore how Haydn, often called the father of the symphony, integrates multiple genres into his late piano sonatas. To approach these questions, I first immersed myself in literature and historical sources. I looked into writings on Haydn's keyboard music, studies of the forte piano, and broad scholarship on classical style. One challenge I encountered was that much of the literature on Haydn tends to focus on his symphonics and string quartets, rather than on the piano sonatas. As a result, finding detailed analyses specifically on Op. Z49 was not always straightforward. Another difficulty came from accessing academic sources. Some articles were only available in university archives, and some were in other languages, which required extra effort to interpret. However, I found solutions by combining library sources and online databases. Listening to recordings, especially by forte piano specialists like Striff, also gave me valuable performance insights that written text alone could not provide. Beyond research, an equally important part of my project was the practical experiences of practicing and performing the sonata. When I practiced the first movement, I felt symphonic character in this dramatic dialogue between registers, almost as if the piano were intimating an orchestra with different instrumental voice emerging from the texture. In the slow second movement, the polyphonic dimension became clear. Haydn layers independent voice that requires sensitive voicing and blends, much like chamber music. This was challenging in practice, because I had to learn how to make each line speak clearly while still blending them into a coherent whole. Finally, in the third movement, modeled on a minuet, I could sense the dance elements strongly. The triple meter and rhythmic elegance reminded me that this was not just abstract music, but something originally connected to the movement and social space. In my practice, I try to capture this sense of bodily grace, almost imagine dancers in an 18th century ballroom. The next step of my project was sharing these findings in a lecture. I structured my talk around the three stylistic dimensions and combined analysis with short performance demonstrations. The feedback I received was very encouraging. Some questions from classmates pushed me to think more critically about the broader significance of my study. To conclude, this project has been both a scholarly and a personal journey. I have learned that Haydn's late piano sonatas are not only technically fascinating, but also rich in stylistic hybridity. They show how symphonic grandeur, polyphonic intricacy, and dance vitality can all coexist within a single work. On a personal level, the project taught me how to connect academic research with the embodied practice of performers. Looking ahead, I see space for further exploration, perhaps by comparing this sonata with other later sonatas, or by experimenting more with forte piano performance. But for now, I'm grateful for the chance to deepen my understanding of Haydn and to share this journey with you. Thank you for your watching.